This is Eagle Owl, and today, yeah, them Eagles destroyed the Steelers, but in the right way. Let's get straight into it. Hey, when they say, sorry to my atheist people, but when they say the higher up work in mysterious ways, it might be true. Out of all weeks, AJ Brown come out and say, hey guys, like we got to get the passing attack right in order for us to take it to another level. And the game we needed to get the passing attack right was the Steelers. I got to give kudos to the Steelers. They was a great opponent and they slowed down Saquon Barkley. They put us to the test. Can y'all get that passing game going? AJ Brown from the start was red hot, slowed down just a little bit, then geared it right back up towards the end of the game to close it out. Hip drop tackle. I'm not going to go too crazy about that because the NFL haven't been calling it all year. They just been finding people. Like that guy that hit AJ like that, he's going to get fined. But I haven't seen any flags. Let me know in the comments if y'all seen like other teams get flagged. But I did not see a team get flagged yet for a hip drop, but I've been seeing multiple fines. So I'll be watching it. Maybe you guys know somebody, but I really don't remember a hip drop tackle ever being called. Then Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith was phenomenal. Phenomenal. 100 yards for AJ in the touchdown. 100 plus yards for Smitty in the touchdown. But Grant Calcaterra too. He had a good game. I can't remember the stats. I'll try to have the stats tomorrow. You guys know how I do. This is just a reaction. I'm just giving my initial thoughts. Yeah, I know I usually do the negative and positives, but the only negative, I could say, like we turned the ball over a little too much. And I never want to see Cooper DeJean return the punt. Not saying he's bad at it. I seen him take a hit, and it felt like he could have got hurt. And that could have just, changed the trajectory of the game. Like that was a big hit when he fumbled. But he was good. He came back. We gave up 3 points. It is what it is. Jalen Hurts took a punch from TJ Watt. I mean, everybody named Mama a fumble if they took a punch like that. But that's nothing to harp on. It's just like it happened. We gave up 2 turnovers. They turnover was more detrimental. It came later in the game that Najee Harris and Eagles just didn't let their foot off the gas. Like even to end the game, I think the fourth quarter we had it for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes it ran the clock down. Insane. Utterly insane. So again, man, an awesome game. The defense held another team in the teens, 13 points. I knew it because I kept saying I do this NFC East roundtable with some of my guys, and I was like, yo, Pittsburgh is not going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm like, I just don't know where their offense is going to come from. Give them kudos. They got it going a little bit, but we was just too much. Too much. I'm like, they don't have enough offensive power to stop us. They just don't. We was just too much, man. Steelers just could not handle us. Sorry if there's any noise in the background. Got my kids watching Elmo. I'm trying my best to have the mic block it out. But it is what it is. Y'all hear a little Elmo in the background. But again, man, the Eagles were just too much. Jalen Hurts, 290 yards, almost 300, but we ain't going to harp on that. But again, the receivers were phenomenal. I mean, he had one where Jahad Dotson was open, but that's like little stuff. You don't really need to harp on that stuff. Saquon had one of his worst games. We got to be honest. He wasn't good. But hey, the passing offense, we let you know, like, okay, we want to test the arm. You want to really see Jalen Hurts do his thing. He can do it. He wasn't hesitant when guys got open. He hit them. Like, I like that first play because Steelers just knew he's going to go to AJ. Nope, trick bag, gave it right to Grant Calcaterra over the middle. So, man, oh man, this game was good. One thing I did hate about this game was the injuries. I hated the injuries, small injuries, but injuries are injuries, like the Lane Johnson thing. Even though he came back in, Mekhi Becton, he came back in, but Landon got hurt, AJ got hurt. It looked like small injuries. Saquon got hurt, it looked like the quad injury. But again, overall, man, really, really good game. Jalen Carter did some boneheaded stuff, but he still had a good game. Nolan Smith was great. Josh Sweat was awesome. Josh Sweat was all over that quarterback, all over Russell Wilson. He was all over him, man. The Steelers tried to do lots and lots of things to throw us off balance. They tried to, get the ball out the quarterback's hands fast. They tried, the pitch. I can't even think of the names right now. They tried that. It worked for a bit. Yeah, they tried a lot. It's just again, we were just too much, man. We were just too much. Like all cylinders clicked this game. Jake Elliott wasn't missing no field goals. Offense was on point. We was very balanced, and the defense did defensive things. Defensive things. And I can't forget about this guy. I just cannot forget about this guy. Kenneth Gainwell kept so many drives alive and didn't make any sense. It did not make any sense. I got to salute Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell being at RB2, he's been clutch. His numbers don't scream out 50, 60, 70, 80 yards, but the eye test, when you watching the game, Kenneth Gainwell been awesome. He looked phenomenal. He looked great. He looked like the RB2 we need. Because I kept saying, like, what if Saquon had a game like how he had? Would Kenneth Gainwell be able to step up and just fill in the holes just a little bit? And what he showed is absolutely he can do it. So shout out to Kenneth Gainwell, looking great. He was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And again, man, AJ Brown. AJ Brown, out of all weeks to say like we need a passing attack, this was the week to do it. We did our thing. And don't expect this from Saquon multiple weeks. I think Saquon, he's going to go off against Washington for sure. I can almost bet my bottom dollar on that. But Eagles handled their business. So far, it's 48-35. 2 minutes left. Buffalo game. Buffalo, handling the work for us. I think we need Vikings to lose, and we need the Lions to lose one more game. And I think they play each other. They play each other one more time. So that's going to be an interesting game. Man, we got a chance to make this thing run through Philly. We got a legit chance, and we've been handling business. I said if we lose again, it will be against the Giants or something like that, because that means the first seed is wrapped up. Hell, the Giants game might be our bye week, the last game, whatever. Everybody just resting and getting ready for the playoffs. But I don't see any of these other teams beating us. I don't see Washington beating us. No. I don't see the Cowboys beating us. No. Just don't see it. And I don't see the Giants unless it's a meaningless game. Hell, I think our backups could beat the Giants at this point. So, man, oh man. Shut up the media. They shut up the media, man. Man, I wonder what the media are going to talk about. I really do. Again, defense, phenomenal. Offense, phenomenal. Special teams was good. I think everybody, if we had to put this on the report card, get an A plus 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 as a unit. Coaching was great. And shout out to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's like, we got to get AJ involved. We got to get these guys involved. The first 15 scripted plays, he got those guys involved. I'm like, just have all your stars touch the ball. Have Saquon touch the ball. Have AJ touch the ball. Have Devontae. Have Jalen Hurts use his legs here and there. And that's exactly what we did. But Kenneth Gainwell was the wild card. And he got things shaking and moving. Again, keeping drives alive. No complaints, man. But if you guys hear any background noise, I am sorry. The kids want to be under me. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Awesome game by the Philadelphia Eagles. We destroyed the Steelers. On to the next game. And what do you think of how do you feel, man? What do you think and how do you feel about this game? I think everything went great. Everything. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.